Senator Ludlam.
Thanks, Mr Deputy President. I ask that general business notice of motion number 1050, standing in my name for today, concerning negative gearing and the merit of various scare campaigns and capital gains tax in relation to house prices, be taken as a formal motion.
Is there any objection to this motion being taken as formal? There being none, I call Senator Ludlam.
Just choose one, colleagues. I move the motion standing in my name.
Minister.
Seek leave to make a short statement.
Is leave granted? Leave's been granted for 1 minute. Minister.
This motion is a ridiculous stunt and will not be supported by the government. Labor wants to rip away a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for families to get ahead by investing in a property. Around two-thirds of those who declared a net rental loss in 2012-13 have a taxable income of $80,000 or less, and 72% of claims were a net rental loss of $10,000 or less. There are 10 times more negative gearers who are nurses, teachers and Defence Force personnel than those who are surgeons and anaesthetists, more than 100,000 claimants compared with less than 10,000. Under Labor, investors accessing negative gearing will now only have the option of going to the new home market, and if you happen to be a first home buyer, you'll be competing with all of them.
Senator Ludlam.
Thank you, Mr Deputy President. I also seek leave to make a short statement.
Leave's been granted for 1 minute. Senator Ludlam.
Thank you, Mr Deputy President. Senator Ryan, through you, Deputy, I acknowledge that this motion is somewhat tongue-in-cheek, but the issue is extraordinarily serious. And Senator Ryan has just done again what his colleagues in the other place, from the Prime Minister on down, have insisted on doing. Anytime questions around concessions for housing or housing affordability or homelessness, any of the issues that the opposition have raised, any of the issues that the Greens have raised, are brought to the floor of this chamber or the other, you step up for investors, families, mums and dads, but always for investors. You have no way of seeing the situation through the eyes of people who are homeless, people who are renting, the entire generation who have been priced out of affordable housing. And you just did it again, Senator Ryan. You had the perfect opportunity to tell us that you actually care about housing affordability and that you intend to do something about it, but you won't. And that's why you are losing this debate. It is time that you told us what your plans are for housing affordability.
Senator. The question is that general business notice of motion number 1050 be agreed to. Those of that opinion say aye. Against say no. I think the ayes have it. Division required. Ring the bells.